Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney and welcome back to another Sunday sew along. I hope you enjoyed July and our greatest tutorial hits as we went through some of those. Just kind of a reminder of things that are already on the channel for you for reference, and you make sure and you can save those videos and add them to like little folders on your own YouTube account, so you can easily access those as well. But today I wanted to get into planning mode for sew-alongs going forward, get back into some of those, and life is settling a little bit more, a little bit more capable of getting some of those sew-alongs sewn up. So I've got some ideas for sew-alongs that I just want to throw by you. I've got a couple of big 4 patterns that I just had sitting out in my stash that I hadn't had a chance to make, that I thought might work, and then also some independent patterns as well. So I have one for sure that I want to do because it's a tutorial that I promised, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a full sew-along for it. But the other ones I thought I would leave up to you. Now I won't do all of these, there's just not time, and most of these are more autumn or fall related. I mean, well, the pant one that I'm really gonna want to do, it definitely could go into the winter, but but a lot of them are a little bit more seasonal, and so maybe we'll just pick 1 or 2 and then put the other ones on the back burner for another time. But I wanted to get your all's opinion and just do a sew along that you guys are going to enjoy. So, or one that you would find helpful, even if you're not making the same pattern, maybe one that might have some techniques or tricks and that kind of thing that you would use in your own sewing was kind of my thought. So, yeah, comment below. I'm going to go through these patterns and kind of tell you what I'm thinking, and just comment down below what your top pick would be. Just one top pick that would be, and Jenny and I will kind of go through all of those comments and tally them and figure out, you know, kind of which ones seem to be the ones you guys want to see the most. All right, so for the one that I'm definitely going to do, I don't know if it'll be the next, like the first one that I do, but it's definitely one that's going to happen here, if not the first one, the second one. But I really want to make the Style Arc Spencer woven pants. Pleated wide leg pants are so in right now. Now these pants are not lined, but I would like to make mine out of a wool. I'm really starting to formulate my fall plans right now, like my capsule wardrobe, because I want to get that checklist out to you guys like right now. So you have I meant to get it out earlier, but I just couldn't get I just was having a hard time getting inspiration to like plan out my own fall wardrobe. And that's been an issue this summer. I kind of got stuck in a little bit of a creative hole. So, but it's finally starting to come to me and I'm getting excited about things. So I do want a pair of the Spencer woven pants, and I already have fitted adjusted the pattern for myself. So it's just a matter of cutting them out and sewing them. Now I'm making mine out of wool, so I do want to line them. And because it's a pleated pant, I don't want pleated lining. Obviously that's going to be way too much bulk in the belly area. So I'm going to show you how to convert those pleats into darts for your lining, so that you have less bulk for the lining, but also just how to add a lining into a pair of pants, any pair of pants that have a waistband. So that's what I will be doing for one of the sew-alongs, is the Spencer woven pants by Style Arc, and I'll be showing you how to add a lining into those. Because again, you know, I was going through all my fabric from Destashify, or to pull things out for Destashify, which by the way, all my stuff is 20% off right now in the store. So if you had your eye on anything, go grab it. But I really want a pair of, you know, I was going through all my beautiful wools. I'm like, I need to make up some of these beautiful wools because I'll wear them. You know, a wool pair of pants can be worn just as easily as a pair of jeans during the week. So I definitely want to start wearing some of my beautiful wools that I've got. So I thought a wool pair of Spencer woven pants would be perfect. And yeah, I will definitely want to add a lining in there. So that is one that is definitely happening. And I've also been promising a tutorial on how to line a pair of pants anyway, with a fly as well. Okay, so that's the first one. So, and then the rest of these are all just kind of, what do you want to see? So the first, I've grabbed 3 big 4, 2 Buttericks and 1 McCalls. For the McCalls, I grabbed McCalls 8045. I'll just pop a picture of the pattern here. It's easier. Anyway, I bought these pants, this pant pattern back when it first came out, and I've had it just kind of sitting there in my stash. I love the yoke on these, and think that these could be a really fun pair of pants in my wardrobe. I kind of am playing around with the skirt that I made for Destashify that you saw like a little over a week ago. That beautiful fabric. It was kind of a swirly, look like a 1960s/1970s type of fabric. The colors in there really speaking to me. And one of the colors that were in there, there are 4 colors in the skirt, like an army green, a chartreuse kind of green, and then a real warm like orange red, and then like a bubblegum pink. And bubblegum pink is not in my color palette. The other 3 are, but I thought it would be fun to add a little bit of that pink in, just not around my face, because it's not great around my face, but we can still have colors in our wardrobe that aren't necessarily in our color palette, maybe in small doses, but they can work great. If you have a color that you love or just want to play around with, it could be great as an accessory, a pair of pants, a skirt, shoes, anything like that, just to kind of be a fun hit of color that maybe, I mean, you could wear it next to your face if you want. I mean, do what you want. But pink does make me look pink, so which is not great. So I don't think I want anything next to my face, but I thought a fun pair of pants this fall might be, maybe. I may like wuss out and end up doing like an army green or a chartreuse would be fun. But I'm kind of thinking I might do like a pink, find myself a pair of like pink denim and make myself a pair of kind of crazy pants. Then I could put like the chartreuse on top with them, or even that, I love pink and red together, so my warm red next to my face. There's many options. Anyway, that is option 1 for, that would be 2 pant sew-alongs. So depending on if that's something you want to see, this does have a button fly instead of a zip fly, so it's a little bit different. And then I've got 2 dress patterns here that I grabbed. One of them is Butterick 6725. I'm honestly not sure if all of these are still in print, to be honest. Maybe I should check that to make sure people can get them. So that may come into effect. But I just think this is a really cute little sheath dress. It's got princess seams, and this one has the cup sizes, which I love. I wish the big 5 would do that more often, because it makes us with not B cups, so it makes life so much easier. But I thought this might be kind of a cool dress to do, a good transitional dress. And I don't know that if I would do sleeves or sleeveless. Sleeveless makes it a lot easier to layer, put little jackets and sweaters and stuff on top of. Honestly, I was kind of thinking the twill fabric that I grabbed for Destashify might be kind of fun in a dress like this, like a structured dress, kind of like this, and it had some stretch to it, so that could be a really fun little dress. And and I grabbed it because I thought it'd be fun. There's like little patch pockets on the hips. I would not put the pockets on the breast pockets on, but I would put the pockets on the hips. That would be really cute. And then it comes with a little belt you can put on. Anyway, that was one of them. And then I was also eyeing this shirt dress as well. This is Butterick 6762. I think I would do the sleeves on this one and do the fuller skirt. I don't know what, I'm sure I have fabric in my stash. But basically the view that this gal is wearing right here. This is a camp collar on it. So with like a revere, it's a collar with a revere, which might be kind of cool. Although I did do a revere collar on my daughter's dress that I made that for that sew along. So I have done that somewhat recently, but that could be kind of cool. So I also was kind of thinking this one. So that's Butterick 6762 as a possibility. And then as far as independent patterns, I do have permission. Styleworks given me permission to do sew-alongs on their patterns, as has Itch to Stitch. I feel like with the independent pattern companies, I need permission because a lot of them do like sell classes and that kind of thing and do their own thing with their sew-alongs. So that's why I don't do a lot of independent pattern sew-alongs. I do feel like I need permission for that, but I do have permission from Styleark and Itch to Stitch to do their patterns. So I had a couple of Itch to Stitch patterns in mind. I'm getting ready to make 2 Callie Spell dresses, and one for myself and one for Jenny. So I thought, well, that would be an easy, just film the process of making that for the channel as a sew along, because I'm making 2. So I'll just pick which fabric shows up better on camera and then film the process of making one of those. So that's an option. And then also I had some requests for the Itch to Stitch Vistera dress. that has shirring in the, I think it's just in the back, isn't it? Oh, now I can't remember. I've made the dress before. It has shirring around the waist. I do have a video on how to do shirring on the channel, but that might be something that could be coming kind of handy. And I think that my Fistera, actually I made my Fistera, when I tested it, I went up a size because I was a little bit heavier and I got nervous and I shouldn't have. I should have just made my normal size, like it's fine. No matter, I mean, I measured myself and all of that, and I still panicked. So it is too big on me. But and it kind of always was. But anyway, that could be a fun transitional dress. It's a fully lined dress, which is also really cool. Anyway, that would be an option for a sew along as well, the Fistera. So the Cali Spell or the Fistera by Itch to Stitch, I was kind of thinking those as well. And then again, like I mentioned, with Style Arc, I will be doing those Spencer woven pants, but I'm also going to be making Jenny, I think, the Trini dress. She has asked, she's got some fabric for that she kind of wanted that out of, and I already have that pattern printed. So that's one that I could do a sew along pretty easily for as well. So let me know. Again, I'm not going to be able to do all of those, but you know, a couple, because again, some of these are a little bit seasonal. So, you know, maybe I'll just push them off until next spring and summer, or maybe there's something new that we want to do instead. So yeah, I just want to make sure it's something that you guys are interested in seeing. So those are kind of the options. I would love to have your feedback. Let me know down below, because in all honesty, I would like to start next Sunday with pulling fabric and notions and stuff for our next sew along. So and get kind of going on that. If I'm still not sure, like, you know, I don't know, I may give myself more time for things to roll in, and if that's the case, I'll just go ahead and start with the Style Arc Spencer woven pants. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But yeah, to give you guys a little bit more time to chime in on this video. But let me know down below, because I'm ready to get some more sewing done back on the channel again, a little bit more sew-alongs and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me know what you'd like to see down below, and we'll start getting those in the works. And then if there's something I haven't mentioned that you're like, ooh, that falls in it could be a big 5 pattern, Itch to Stitch, Style Arc. I mean, you can put another one, independent pattern company, on there. It's just a lot of them do offer sew-alongs and classes and stuff that kind of go along with that. So there we have it, guys. That's all I have for today. Leave me your comments down below so I can start planning out the videos for the fall. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. I hope you're getting some sewing in, and I'll see you again on Tuesday. Bye.